Hello friends. I'm going to try something today that I don't normally do. I have made, oh there it is, okay. I've already done the cutout to make this is a page in a signature. So the way the page will go is this way. I want to start out just by doing the backgrounds. Maybe this will be number one in a series. We will see how long it takes me and all that. First one, I am going to do, once again, I'm going to do Luise's. Let's see, what was it called again? It was her foolproof recipe. I didn't get the name of it right in my last video, but this is, so the first one I'm going to do is Luise's foolproof recipe. And it's going to be very similar to the other one, and yet it's going to be different. So I'm starting with tea-dyed oxide. I did look at the photo, and then I made a little map, I guess, a list, a chart. So this is tea-dyed there, and then I put it next to the photo, and I decided that the tea dye was the one that worked the best. So I haven't fully decided. See, this is me thinking out of my box. One of the things that I want to do is to get out of my box. Okay, I definitely need more painter's tape. Let's see if that'll stick. Sometimes they get really old and they don't stick anymore. That one's too old, I guess. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that will improve. Okay. So I'm trying this again. So step one is to pick a stencil. One that has nice openings is very, very helpful, because we want to have room to stamp inside of it. So this is what I am doing. It definitely pulls out some of that color, so this will work. Do I want to go all the way across? You know what I'm going to do? While this is already down and already taped down, I'm going to do my stamping. This time I am going to use Vintage Photo as my archival ink going through, because I really just want this to be you know, a background, not anything that is, I don't know. I just want this to be kind of mellow. So this time I am keeping the stencil taped down, and I'm going to do all of my stamping. I can't do this without making a mistake, can I? No, I can't. That's how it is. It's just life. Life in my world. So forgive my inability to not make mistakes. I like that. I don't know how I got that that ink down there. But once again, it's now an opportunity to find something to cover that. So I'm going to set this on here again. See, I may be cutting. Once again, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I just want to know, do I want to go all the way across? And I do think I do. Look how good this turns out. Okay, ignore this mess here because it's gonna be covered. But this is Luise's foolproof scrapbook, or not scrapbook, but junk journal decoration recipe. There we go. So this is how she starts. She says she starts almost every page like this, where she finds a stencil and then she stencils down and then she puts generally like words through it, but since this is going to be about my son getting a hat at the China Pavilion, there we go. That turned out fabulous. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I don't feel completely, I don't know that it's gonna be successful is my problem, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, so I pulled out my platform. Make sure it gets in the picture. I end up getting a mess here. I was thinking about coloring I think I'm gonna do that first. All right, again, this is an experiment. And if it turns out terrible, you'll never see it because I'll just delete it. Haha, there we go. So the first thing I'm gonna do is and I'm not gonna do like a nice, neat, I just wanna get not white all over my paper here. Because I don't really want this to have a white background. Yeah, I should have picked a different color paper. But I like this paper. It is Park Lane. It's by Joann's. It's their, store brand. And I'm gonna clean that spot off. Okay, and it takes ink well. It's not the same as watercolor paper, but it's better than a lot of other papers, so I'm really happy with it. And let me see if I've ever finished what I was saying about me loving Tim Holtz. I love you, Tim Holtz. Not that he's ever gonna watch my videos, but anyway, I really like the idea of browns. I like the idea of, masculine colors and inks. I like the idea of the grunge. Over the years, I've been following a number of his makers. I am on the Tim Holtz Addicts Facebook site, and I really, really like that look. And, if you go on his site, you're going to find people who do things that are a little more on the cutesy side, and I think I do a little bit of everything. To be honest, I don't only do grunge. I don't only do any one thing. I guess me doing me, I do a little bit of kind of everything. So I'm going to get out this again. Move that out of my way. Hopefully I am in frame. I'm checking. Yep. And 2. All right, so I want to make sure I have this right side up for one thing. As I was doing this, I was thinking I'm going to put a line right there. I'll do a piece of paper or something just to have a little definition line. Okay, where's the other one? There it is. I wonder if you can buy more of these magnets. That would be helpful. Okay, in the world that I live in. Oh, so this, if you look at this, it says, let me go, maybe you can see it. Okay, it says rubber. Turn it over, and it says clear. This is clear. I don't want that coming off of it. I go right like that. Okay. Okay, so I've actually done this twice before, both times off camera. Just kind of playing around and seeing how I liked the process. These are all oxide sprays. Each time I do this, I have brought in different colors. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. Not sure I'm going to do that one. I think I will do pumice stone. If you don't know, so the oxide sprays have, it's like fingernail polish or spray paint. You got a little ball in there so that you can mix it up. But the spray stain does not. So I really, I feel really nervous about this. I probably should do this, but see, if I hate it, I'll never do it again. And this way you'll learn, oh, this works, or oh gosh, this really doesn't work. I'll never try that. So I picked out speckled egg. It's not quite the same color as my son's shirt in the picture, but it's good enough. This one does not have to be, it's spray stain, not oxide, so it doesn't have to be shaken up. I'm gonna get a paper towel. Alrighty, so I'm being brave. So this one is Vintage Photo. And I'm going to put some on my media mat. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, yeah. A little bit more. This is pumice stone. I love this color. I would almost call it mushroom because it's sort of a brownish gray, right? But this one, I struggle with this lid. There we go. One of the reasons for the paper towel. And as you can see, this one, I don't know why some, I did hear, I think it was from Tim Holtz himself, that depending on the color and the chemistry and everything, some have a different viscosity. Ooh, fancy word, right? It means thickness than others. So that one is pumice stone. This one is speckled egg. And as I mentioned, I have more of the spray stains right now than I have of the oxides, but I don't have all of anything. I mean, I have some of this and some of that. I'm not sure I will get all. I'll probably just get some of what I like. I wondered if abandoned coral will be a better color. I'm doing it, but I'm just gonna do a little bit. Just gonna go a little bit of red. Since it's new, it's not gonna, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit up here too. All right, that's it. And I got this technique from Luise Heinzl because right now she is the person I am watching the most. All right. Wish me luck. Okay, here I go. We're going in. All right. And when I saw her do it, she was using Tim Holtz, so the rubber stamps, not these non-Tim Holtz stamps. So we'll see how this turns out. And hopefully I will be happy. Okay, put it down. I like it. Okay, well, since I like it, I'm going to dry it real quick. I've got another dip that I can do in there. I need to pick up over in here. So I'm going to put this back here. Get it in the same place. All right. So because I can remove this, and the ones that I need to think about are this one, so this whole line down there. So that's the one I'm going to focus on. Kind of picking it up in a little different area. We'll see how this goes. Okay, let's see. Hopefully we got it back and everything is just perfect. I am happy with that too. Now I want to move it over, but I'm going to dry it first. So even though there is paint on it or stain on it, I am gonna just set this down. There we go. And pick it back up. And it will do an impression, but not, see, it won't do a really big impression. And I'm gonna put this way down here. And now I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna focus just on this half. So let's see. I want to get my colors kind of okay. Now, and I'm doing exactly what Luise did. I'm not really caring that my colors are getting mixed up. Because this is what I wanted to do. And hopefully I have enough ink on there that I can get a good enough impression with this. Oh yeah. And I think we're going to call that good. All right, so here's the top and here's the bottom. I actually really love it. You get all these kind of different colors all mingled with one another. The first printing got a lot of ink on there, or stain ink. The second one got less. I like this more. So I'm gonna put my photo so that it's probably right there and covering up some of this. Since it's a background, it's okay and it doesn't matter. I'm glad I did this color back there so it's not just white. All right, so there I am. I do want to do a strip. So this paper is by Stamperia. I can't remember what it's called, Oriental or something like that. We are going to go for Chinese New Year again in, well, this January for Chinese New Year. And I need to get more of this paper. So I'm going to snip it. Because it's going to be covered by a photo, as you can see, I cut 2 of them, and I realized I cut them the wrong way. So, oh well. This is just black soot. It's Tim Holtz, of course, and I like PVA glue. But I'm thinking I need to get this Stamperia paper again, just because, gosh, it's so pretty. And they still have it. I can still get it on Amazon. And yeah. If I put it upside down, don't yell at me, okay? You did not see that. I know you didn't. Okay, so I tried to remember, or I tried to figure out what I wanted to do, and I did kind of audition a number of different things that I was absolutely not happy with. And then I remembered I have these, and they are, it's a die cut. I'm thinking it might be Spellbinder. I bought them so many years ago, I honestly don't remember. So I apologize, but the negative about them is this is the size. This is it. This is what they are. You know, you want them a different size. The only thing you can do is cut your photo down to fit into it versus anything else. So I do not have a silhouette or a cricket or anything like that. Not that I don't think that having one would be nice, but I guess I'm happy doing what I do. Alrighty, so I will glue this down. And this is the container that I put them in, but the glue is actually this Lineco glue. Okay, well, I feel like this is done. I may end up putting, well, I'm definitely going to put some black soot. This is the oxide. And this is just what's on my brush right now, on my foam, just to give it a little edge. But other than this, I feel like this is done. I will probably write at the bottom, you know, China Pavilion, because all of these are in my Epcot. It's going into an Epcot book. And actually really close to being finished. And then when I am done, I will be able to, you know, put the book together and, you know, all the good stuff. Anyway, so we did two techniques, both by Luise Heinzl. This was her foolproof recipe for scrapbook decoration. And this was, I don't think she had a real name for it. It was stamping with oxide sprays. Although I did, the red was not a spray oxide, it was a spray stain. But you needed that, right? I mean, there's red here. I mean, I needed that. So anyway, I'm real happy with how this turned out. And thank you, Luise, for your wonderful thinking out of the box videos, because I love them. And we will move on to this page next time. Unless I do something really boring, and then we won't. Okay, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, you know, all that stuff. And I'll see you soon. Bye.